First of all, Operation Christmas Child, represented by my opponent, Aiden, is a good organization. My family and I send several shoeboxes each year and have fun doing it. They send toys and small personal items to kids in many different countries in the world. It's a wonderful ministry. Love Inc. is a worthy cause too. In 1985, the first Love Inc. started with only 2 volunteers and helped 63 people. Now they have 80 to 100 volunteers who helped 4,700 people just last year. Obviously, the needs in Huntington County have become much greater. More families in Huntington are hungry, and more families are in poverty, and more families need help. When families in Huntington are desperate, Love Inc. steps in and helps. They provide food, clothes, and diapers. They have a thrift store where people can get household items. Love Inc. works with other organizations in town to provide back-to-school items like backpacks, school supplies, and shoes for kids whose parents are struggling to provide. All year long, Love Inc. is working with churches to show people the love of Christ through this awesome ministry. Today, you have the opportunity to impact families all throughout Huntington County. The money we collected in class would be a great help to families in the Huntington community through Love Inc. So raise your hand if you have ever filled one or more shoeboxes for Operation Christmas Child before. Good, so have I. How many of your families have most likely will fill shoeboxes again this year? That's awesome. My family will too. Here's another question for you. How many of you have ever donated to Love Inc. or volunteered there? I'm bringing this question to you today for you to consider. What about your Huntington community, the place you live? So many of you support Operation Christmas Child every year, and will again this year. If Love Inc. wins today, well, most of us will still support Operation Christmas Child this year with shoeboxes. But if Operation Christmas Child wins this year, well, today, will most of us still help Love Inc.? Please help your Huntington community and vote for Love Inc. today. Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you, both candidates. You did a super job. For those of you who weren't with us last time, if you were in our class, come on up, your Foundations of Character class.